Hey everybody, Tony here. You know, I'm always fascinated by those weird believe it or not stories, and today's video is right up that alley. Ever wondered what the strangest jobs in the world are? Today, we're diving into the top 10 weirdest jobs that you won't believe actually exist. From professional mourners to odor testers, these jobs are as unique as they are fascinating. Let's get started.
All right, first up, we've got a job that's both sad and, well, a little strange. It's not your typical 9 to 5, that's for sure. Imagine getting paid to cry. Yes, you heard that right. Your job is to shed tears, and not just any tears, but convincing, heartfelt ones. No, I'm not talking about watching The Notebook on repeat, although that might be good practice. I'm talking about professional mourners, or as they're fancily called, moirologists. These individuals are hired to attend funerals and provide an emotional atmosphere. These folks are hired to attend funerals and, you guessed it, cry their eyes out. They bring a sense of gravity and respect to the ceremony. Apparently, a good cry session is considered a sign of respect for the deceased in some cultures. It's believed that the more tears shed, the more the deceased was loved and respected. Who knew tears could be a profession? It's a unique way to honor someone's life and legacy. They're most common in China, Taiwan, parts of the Middle East, and South Africa. Each culture has its own unique way of mourning, and professional mourners play a key role in these traditions. Can you imagine being at a funeral and someone leans over and whispers, "Don't mind Agnes, she's just earning a living"? It adds an unexpected twist to the solemnity of the occasion. I mean, I get being sad at a funeral, but getting paid to turn on the waterworks? It's a job that requires a lot of emotional stamina and dedication. That's a whole other level of commitment. These professionals have to convincingly display grief, often for people they never knew. I guess it beats working retail, right? At least you don't have to deal with angry customers. Instead, you provide a valuable service, helping families say goodbye in a meaningful way.
Next up, we're diving into the glamorous world of pet food tasting. Yes, you heard that right. It's a real job, and it's more complex than you might think. Yup, you heard that right. Pet food tasting is a legitimate profession. While most of us wouldn't dare touch this stuff, these brave souls are paid to sample pet food. They ensure that our furry friends get the best quality meals. Now, before you picture someone chowing down on kibble, it's not exactly like that. The process is quite scientific. They're not swallowing the stuff, thank goodness. Instead, they taste and then spit it out, much like wine tasters do. They're mostly checking for taste, texture, and overall quality. They take detailed notes to ensure consistency and safety. Think about it. Someone has to make sure Fido's dinner isn't totally disgusting, right? It's a crucial job for pet food companies. I just hope they get a good dental plan with all that kibble tasting. Imagine the toll it could take on their teeth. I wonder if they get to try the fancy stuff, like the gourmet pate and gravy selections. Some pet foods are made to look and taste like human food. Or do they draw the short straw and get stuck with the mystery meat-flavored kibble? Not all pet food is created equal. Hey, someone's got to do it, right? It's a tough job, but someone's got to ensure our pets are happy and healthy. And who knows, maybe it's not as bad as it sounds. Some tasters even develop a preference for certain brands. Maybe it's like caviar for canines. After all, our pets deserve the best, don't they?
Okay, this next one is a little touchy-feely, but hey, who am I to judge? If you're the cuddly type, this might be your dream job. It's called, you guessed it, professional cuddling. No, I'm not making this up. These folks get paid to cuddle with people. Now, before you get any ideas, it's strictly platonic. Think of it like a weighted blanket, but human. Apparently, there's a real need for human touch, and cuddling can be therapeutic. It's supposed to release oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, which makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. They even have special cuddling positions, like the spoon or the pretzel. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to think this job is way less weird and way more awesome. I wonder if they offer group discounts. Asking for a friend.
Chapter 4, Water Slide Tester. Alright, this next job is for all you adrenaline junkies out there. Ever dreamed of getting paid to go down water slides all day? Well, someone's got to do it, and that someone could be you. Water slide testers are the lucky ducks who get to ride the newest and craziest water slides before anyone else. They're basically like the guinea pigs of the water park world. But it's not all fun and games. They're also responsible for making sure the slides are safe, checking for things like speed, height, and any potential hazards. I imagine it's like being a stuntman, but with less risk of explosions and more risk of wedgies. Plus, you get a free tan and bragging rights to the best job ever. Sign me up.
Chapter 5. Snake Milker. Okay, this next job is not for the faint of heart. In fact, if you're even slightly squeamish, you might want to skip ahead. We're talking about snake milkers. Yes, you read that right. These brave souls extract venom from snakes. Not exactly your typical 9 to 5, right? But it's a crucial job. Snake venom is used to make anti-venom, which can save lives. So, while it might not be the most glamorous profession, it's definitely one of the most important. I just hope they have a good benefits package because I imagine hazard pay is through the roof. And maybe some free therapy sessions. Just a thought.
Chapter 6. Professional Sleeper. All right, this next job is for all you lazy folks out there. If you love lounging around and catching some Z's, this might just be your dream job. Get ready to make money in your sleep, literally. Imagine waking up richer than when you went to bed. I'm talking about professional sleepers. No, I'm not kidding. This is a real job where people get paid to do what they love most, sleep. These folks get paid to sleep. Yes, you heard that right. They earn money by simply lying down and drifting off. It's like the ultimate dream job, right? But there's a catch. It's not as simple as it sounds. They're not just snoozing in their pajamas at home. These professional sleepers are often part of scientific research. They're usually participating in sleep studies, helping researchers learn more about sleep disorders and how to improve sleep quality. Their sleep is monitored closely. So while it might sound like a cushy gig, it's not all fun and games. There are some challenges involved. There are electrodes, wires, and probably a whole lot of snoring involved. It's not always the most comfortable experience. But hey, if you can sleep through anything, this might be the perfect job for you. Imagine being able to snooze through all kinds of distractions. Just don't blame me when you wake up with bedhead and a bad case of the Mondays. After all, even professional sleepers have to face the morning eventually. Chapter 7, Golf Ball Diver 4. This next job is a hole-in-one for anyone who loves the water and doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. I'm talking about golf ball divers. These underwater adventurers scour golf courses for lost golf balls. Think of them like the treasure hunters of the fairway. They suit up in scuba gear and dive into ponds, lakes, and even the occasional water hazard, all in search of those little white spheres. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. And who knows, you might even find a few lost wallets or diamond rings along the way. Just watch out for alligators and maybe invest in some waterproof sunscreen. Chapter 8, Human Scarecrow. Caw. This next job is straight out of a cartoon, but it's a real thing. I'm talking about human scarecrows. That's right, forget those straw-stuffed dummies. These days, farmers are hiring real-live humans to scare away pesky birds and other critters from their crops. They use a variety of techniques, from waving their arms and making noise to using high-tech gadgets like laser pointers and bird repellents. It's a tough job standing out in the fields all day, battling the elements and the occasional flock of angry geese. But hey, at least you'll get a good tan, and you'll never have to worry about getting lost in a crowd. Chapter 9, Iceberg Mover. This next job is not for the faint of heart or the cold averse. We're talking about iceberg movers. These brave souls work in some of these most extreme conditions on Earth, battling freezing temperatures and treacherous waters to move massive chunks of ice. Why, you ask? Well, icebergs can pose a serious threat to ships and offshore oil rigs. So, these modern-day Captain Ahabs use a variety of techniques, from towing to melting, to redirect these icy giants. It's a dangerous job, but someone's got to do it. And hey, at least you'll have a cool story to tell at parties. Just don't forget your parka. Chapter 10, Odor Tester. And last but not least, we've got a job that's sure to clear a room. I'm talking about odor testers. These brave souls put their noses to the test, literally sniffing and evaluating everything from deodorants to diapers. They're the unsung heroes of the hygiene world, making sure our armpits don't stink and our babies' bottoms stay fresh. It's not a job for everyone, that's for sure, but hey, if you've got a strong stomach and an even stronger nose, this might be the perfect career path for you. Just don't expect to get invited to too many dinner parties. Outro! That's a wrap! And there you have it, the top 10 weirdest jobs in the world. From professional mourners to odor testers, we've covered it all. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating content. See you next time.